holy people. The first 3.5 years is not going to be so bad, but it'll be a time of great deception. It will appear to be the most prosperous, the most peaceful time that the world has ever known. And at the end of the first 3.5 years, the Antichrist will break the covenant. And this is key, and this is important. And I'm going to say this, and then we're going to conclude here. In Isaiah 28, you'll just flip back over there to Isaiah. When they make this peace treaty and this covenant, guess what they're going to do? They're going to concede land. And God told them never to sell it or to give it away. Why? Because it's our inheritance. And I want to remind you that the Word says that God never breaks covenant.
That's right. That's right.
If He ever told us He's going to do a thing, that's the way it is. And if you ever make a covenant with somebody, He don't want you to break covenant. Even if it's to your own hurt, you do what you said, because that's what He does. And so this is key, and it is important, and it's going to be really important in these last days. And I thought, well, Lord, they've just gone out there and they've messed up. They've entered into this peace treaty, and they give away the land, and it would stand. See, that's what the devil's after. He wants your inheritance.
That's right. That's right. Amen.
He wants our land.
That's right.
But guess what? And I'll just use Donna here as an illustration. She and I have gotten our heads together, and we got something we got something we want to work on. So the best thing and smart thing for us to do is just not do it verbally, but we want to go get us an attorney. And we want to draw up, and see, the reason I can say things like this and I can understand things like this now is because I've worked for all of these high-up attorneys.
That's right.
And when I told the Lord I'm not going to fool with that, the guy in the ditch, I'm going to fool with those in high-up places, He said, I want you to understand, I died for that lowest man in the gutter. I died for the king who sits on the highest throne in your land and all of them in between. And if you shun any of them, I'm not going to let you work for me. He died for them all. So anyway, we're going to go. We're talking this thing out. We've got everything worked out. So we're going to get us an agreement. And we're going to write it all down. She knows what's expected of me, and I know what to expect of her. And as long as we follow that covenant, we're fine. So now then, as I said, when they do the peace treaty, they're going to give away land, or they're going to whatever, for the peace and for the prosperity. And so now then, we're in a mess because God don't break covenant. And you remember whenever the Gibeonites came over to Joshua and they brought stale bread and their shoes was falling off of their feet? Now Joshua should have known right off the bat that there's something wrong with this horse and pony show. Because God took us through the wilderness for 40 years and our shoes didn't come off of our feet, and we never ate a piece of stale bread. It was fresh every day.
That's right.
But He made a covenant with me, and guess what? God made Him honor that covenant to take care of the Gibeonites for the rest of their life. And as far as I know, that covenant still stands. But now then, here is what I'm thinking. God, they really messed up. They really messed up. They knew better. They had your word. But Adam had the word too. He knew not to go eat of this tree. Just because Eve didn't mean he had to.
That's right.
That's right.
But guess what? When that 3.5 years is up, Satan has stood it as long as he can. He's getting ready to exercise his authority and what he intends to do. So he breaks the covenant. Now then, we're cooking. Be the worst time that it's ever been. But guess what? Now then, since they broke covenant and they're not going to honor that 7-year agreement, here's what God said He's going to do, and it's in Isaiah 28 verse 18. He called it a covenant of death, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled. See, here's what's going to happen. Now, everything with Donna and me is going to work just fine until she messes up, or I decide I'm not going to do it, And if I mess up, she's got a right to go back in, go back to the court, and go in and say, listen, she violated the rule of our agreement.
That's right.
Now then, it's made it null and void. She's not obligated to me anymore to do anything at all. So now then, when they broke covenant, guess what? The devil is so stupid. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled. He called it a death. And your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. In other words, he's saying, I don't care if you did enter into it. When you broke covenant, see, the word tells us if we start out in and we start doing what God tells us to do, and if we begin to violate his word, he's no longer obligated to us.
That's right.
So this agreement is not obligated now to stand. God is going to get the land back, and he's going to give it to us. It will become our inheritance. Revelation is not a book of horror to the people of God.
That's right.
That's right.
It is a revelation of Jesus Christ. It shows us that the Antichrist will not be ruler over us, but Christ will become our conquering king. God made it clear to Daniel that the things he saw would be revealed at the time of the end. And this is what is happening now, so it must be getting close. His people will be given all the necessary information. We will be empowered to be his witnesses. The witnesses has got to come forth. So I'll just leave you with those thoughts. There's more to come. And I don't intend to leave anything out. Now, I've had a hard time with this. I mean, I've had to work on myself for a long time. But God and I have it settled. Whatever he gives me, I'm going to tell it when he says to do it. Does it mean I could be arrested today? Yes, it does. But I'll tell you right now, I believe God. And I believe that he'll be able to take care of us. Because it is so important. You know what? We don't have to worry what man's going to do with us. We do have to worry what will happen, what God can do with us.
That's right. That's right.
And that is the key. And I'm settled, folks. Took me a long time to get there. Took me many, many years. But I'm there. And I want to say this. I do want everybody to get a brochure. I have several books here, and I do have a little pad here that everybody, if y'all have an email, y'all can list your info on this. And but it is so important. We need funds. We could probably get the movie done with $350,000, but we also have to promote it. So the other money would be taken to promote the film. And of course, they let me know that Sean Hannity does a lot of their promotion. Of course, we don't know what's happening with Fox anymore, but nonetheless, God knows how to promote himself if he has to.
Yes. Amen.
That's right.
And then we can turn the movie into a TV series that can go until whenever. But we have just finished. I've just finished an article. I'd hoped that by the time we got over here, it would be on the website, but the guy that does our website is out of town on a matter, so he didn't get it in there. I do have it in my archives on my computer. So if you want to leave your give me your email address on this, everybody, don't forget to put it on there. And I will send it to you as well as a copy of the written article on counting the number of the beast. And it's not going to be like you thought. It's not going to be exactly like you've been told. It's not Obama. It's not the Pope. It's not the... and it's not Hussein. But the Lord showed me how to count it. And